Hi guys, it's Julian here. Today we're going to discuss a question that many people who are interested in investing in real estate have. Should you buy your primary residence or a rental property first? There are pros and cons to both options, but it ultimately comes down to your goals and what you're looking to achieve. And in this video, we'll discuss some of the factors that you should consider before making this important decision. Alright, let's start by talking about buying your primary residence first. This is the most common option for most people. When you buy a principal residence, you're getting a place to call your own. You can customize it to your liking, and you don't have to worry about rent increases or landlords. It's also the easiest way to build equity passively in a property over time. But essentially, purchasing your primary residence is a lifestyle decision. This is why it's often an emotional buy rather than purely investment. On the other hand, if you decide to buy a rental property first, you're taking a different approach to real estate investing. And by purchasing a rental property, you are essentially becoming a landlord. You're looking to generate positive cash flow through rental income and build wealth through the appreciation of the property. There are benefits to both options. So if you're looking for a place to call your own and build equity, maybe let's say you want to start a family and see your kids grow up in the family home and creating memories, then buying your primary residence first might be the right move. But if you're looking for an investment to generate passive income and build a real estate portfolio for long-term wealth or eventually replace your income, a rental property is the better option. Here are some things to keep in mind when deciding if you want to buy your primary residence or get right into real estate investing and becoming a landlord. Remember, if you want to be a real estate investor and you buy your primary residence first, you might use all the borrowing capacity that you have, blocking you for getting your next property. And that is at least until you build equity in your house or get a higher income from your job. However, when you buy a rental property first, the extra income it produces will help you buy your second property faster. Please make sure to subscribe if you are interested in being financially free. I post video every week and try to bring you the most value on how to reach that goal. Also, if you like this video, please smash the like button. Alright, so another concept that people have trouble wrapping their head around is that it's okay for you to rent where you live, as long as you're invested in real estate elsewhere. The majority of people who are looking to buy their first home has a goal that they had their whole lives. Culturally, this is what we do when you become an adult, or at least this is what society wants us to believe. But continuing to rent and then buying a property to rent out to other tenants can be a very smart real estate move. When your rent is below market value and you're able to buy a property that is rented out at market value, it's smart to stay where you are with your cheaper rent and collect higher rent in your investment. I'll give you another great example. In my case, my house was purchased in 2012 for $613,000. It's now worth probably around $1.8 million. Obviously, I added some value over the years, but there's also the natural appreciation of real estate market. So let's say if I wanted to move for whatever reason, maybe to a different neighborhood or to get a bigger yard, even without upgrading the house. So let's take a similar house at $1.8 million in a different neighborhood. To buy that, the amount of down payment and rent-respect tax will be over $400,000, and the monthly mortgage payment will be around $8,000. Now, when you get into these high-price value homes, which unfortunately is very common now in most big cities, the numbers don't make sense anymore. As a smart investment, if I truly wanted to sell my home and make the best use of the proceeds, the smart thing to do would be to not waste the $400,000 on my next dream home. Have it sitting there, only counting on the eventual appreciation of the property. It's not a good move. That's a lot of money to have tied up. I could rent a similar house instead, which would be around $6,500 a month. That's $1,500 less than the $8,000 in mortgage I would be paying otherwise. Then I'll take the $400,000 I would have had to put as a down payment for my new house and then buy 2 multiplexes for $1 million each, bringing around $12,000 a month combined. With this option, I live in a similar house for $6,500 a month, and I was able to buy around $2 million worth of real estate, bringing me $12,000 a month. So when you really break down the numbers, it's a no-brainer. For many people, it is very hard to get over the fact of renting when they know they could be living in a home they own. But if your goal is to truly make smart real estate investing moves, or to gain your financial freedom through real estate, this method can potentially expedite the process for you. Most people are way too attached to their home. And yes, this method can even work for current real estate investors. So when people ask, why would I do that when I already own some rental units? Well, it's investment potential. Your principal residence can appreciate over time, but it's primarily a place to live, where rental units, on the other hand, provide an ongoing rental income and potential long-term appreciation, making it an attractive investment option. In conclusion, deciding whether to buy your primary residence or a rental property first is a personal decision that depends on your goals and financial situation. There are benefits and risks to both options, and it's important to do your research and work with a qualified real estate professional to make an informed decision. I hope this video helped you understand some of the factors to consider when making this important decision. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons for more content like this. I'll see you in the next video.